I have here? I've got some things to give me wings. Let's crack it open! Ah!
We're doing it.
Hi.
We're doing it.
It's Friday.
Hi, Source.
I almost slammed that in one shot.
What?
Not a very big can.
Are you crying?
It's a little intense.
His eyes are getting all watery.
Hi, everyone. Chaos Crew. We're back, everyone. And we're caffeinated.
We are so back.
Shelby's getting her caffeination on.
I am.
I am also getting my caffeination on.
You're getting it on a little bit more than I am currently. I'm sipping. I'm taking my time.
Oh, I'm just slamming this Red Bull. I need wings right now. Right now, I need wings.
Grey Wolf, that's so great to hear. I'm excited for you to try it.
Awesome, Grey Wolf. You will be very excited. Because it works so good.
What's worse, Schlebby on Red Bull or Capri Sun?
It's not called a Capri Sun.
Capri Sun.
There you go.
Sorry.
Come on now. We got a name for that stuff.
What is worse, Red Bull or Capri Sun? They're very similar. One of them, so I actually I don't drink Red Bulls. I don't love Red Bulls unless they're the flavored ones. I drink Alani New. Because the cans are pretty.
Because the cans are pretty. I think Red Bull cans look dumb, so I don't drink them.
They don't fit my aesthetic.
They don't fit my aesthetic.
But they're just different because the energy drinks don't have sugar in them, but Capri Suns have sugar in them. So one is a caffeinated Schlebby and one is just Schlebby with a sugar high.
Both are excited Schlebby though.
Yeah, I know Red Bull has tons of sugar in it. I don't drink Red Bulls though. I drink a caffeinated drink that has 0 sugar. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Probably aspartame.
That's what they say. But it sounds like a lie.
Not any yeah. It says 0 sugar.
If it says 0 sugar, it probably has 0 sugar.
Oh,
that
yeah.
doesn't mean
real
it's
sugar?
better for you.
It definitely has 0 grams of real sugar, but
yes,
something's making it sweet.
Correct.
And if it's not sugar, then it's something else. It's best if I don't know.
That's probably true. Realistically, it's probably better if you did know, but then you probably wouldn't drink it.
It's true. Hi, Hoosiers!
Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are excited about your weekends. I'm excited about a nice little long break and restful relaxation for myself this coming long weekend.
Long weekend?
Yeah, I'm out on Monday and Tuesday.
What?
Yes.
Jordan's taking some time off.
Yep. Turns out, been to a couple of shows in the last month or two. I'd like to take some flex time.
Makes sense.
I didn't take any. Well, I took one day after Gen Con.
I feel like I always have to take a day the Friday after I get back from a convention.
I try to.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we were very, very busy at that time, and I was unable to. So I had to just work it.
Yeah, I get mentally and emotionally exhausted, and then it's just bad. So, Hoosiers, we have a brush order coming in beginning of October, and then also beginning of November. So it's coming in 2 different parts. I don't know which part that the 00s will be in. So, at best, beginning of October. At worst, beginning of November.
Very cool. Shelby with all the knowledge.
Turns out I purchased them.
I clicked the button that ordered them. That means that I know when they will be here-ish.
Jordan, what are you doing this weekend? Are you doing anything fun, or are you just relaxing?
You know, I would like to do something fun,
Mm-hmm.
since I have so much extra time. I don't know what, though. I'm definitely very excited about hobbying.
Yeah.
So I will likely do some of that. I have been playing a lot of Space Marine 2, which has been getting me really excited to do some hobby stuff,
Mm-hmm.
which is great. So it's exciting to be excited, as silly as that might sound. It's not every day that you kind of get the jump start of like, ooh, I want to work on a project.
Yeah.
So I've been wanting to do some Tyranids in the color scheme of Zerg from StarCraft 2. I've mentioned this before, which is hilarious for so many reasons.
Pretend like that means.
So, okay. So, I'm going to give you a little bit of the backstory.
I said I was pretending.
Huh? What? What'd you say?
Continue.
Nope. What'd you say?
I whispered into the microphone. I'm gonna pretend like I know what that means.
Oh, I know. I heard that.
Okay.
So, many moons ago,
Mm-hmm.
in a time before
How many,
time,
roughly?
many,
Okay.
many, at least more than 3,
Oh.
less than 1,000.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Big range.
Yeah, very large range. The times before 720p. So there used to be I'm pretty sure Space Marines came first, and Tyranids came first. But Blizzard made a game called StarCraft, which you have maybe heard of.
I've definitely heard of it.
Okay. So in StarCraft, there are a couple of different factions that may or may not look an awful lot like Space Marines, Tyranids, and Eldar.
Gotcha.
Like
Also, Charles is here. Hi, Charles.
very, very similar. Hi, Charles. Like if you were to Google a Tyranid, and then you were to Google a Zerg, like thing, you'd be like, these are just the same thing.
Okay.
So, anyways, I forget there was like some nonsense that happened. Yeah. Games Workshop backed out of a game deal.
Oh.
And they just made the game anyways.
It was what we call a bad gamer move.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So, and they just like made the game anyways, and they changed the things enough to like
Yeah.
sort of not be the same thing.
Right. To like dodge any copyright laws.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. Which I think ended up having some sort of litigation or anything happen anyways. Anyways, it's funny because they look really similar.
Yeah.
But the Zerg are like really cool color scheme wise because they're like a kind of like an orangey brown with a bunch of like purple, like rich plums and magenta undertones. And then they have like all of their like glowing like venom sacs and stuff like that are all like bright glowy orange, or I'm sorry, bright glowy green.
Oh.
So it's a lot of like purples and greens and like orangey browns in like creepy bug form.
Yeah.
Which is a really cool aesthetic, and I think it would look really, really good on some Tyranids. So I want to do that. I want to give it a shot. I want to give it the good old college try.
Captain Matrix.
So
GW never steals anything. All ideas are completely original, acid-fueled creations.
correct. Correct. You've got it in one, Captain Mannerings. So yeah, I'm gonna do that for fun.
Nice.
I will start with like a model or two, and then figure out if it's something that I'd want to do as like a full army. And then outside of that,
Hi, Papa Chicken.
I've got some commission stuff that I'm gonna work on, which is cool. For some friends who need some things painted.
Nice.
I'm I'm gonna try and watch a show of some kind, be it like an anime show or like something
Oh.
new.
Have you watched Inuyasha?
I started watching it.
Did you like it? Doesn't sound like
It was
you liked
okay.
it.
It didn't. That's a show that you have to like get involved with by watching a good amount of it.
Yeah, true. It's
not
slow.
a show that like just gets you right out of the gate. And the older shows are like tend to be like that.
Yeah.
As far as like older anime shows,
which I like. I like that it lasts so long because it gives me something to watch longer.
Yeah. Charles, I have watched parts of Steins Gate. I have not gotten to the part where it gets good. Because that's like 16 episodes into the 24 episode show. And I'm not as much of a fan of that. Hi, Flapjack.
Hello. We're doing great today. Papa Chicken, one day I'll get around to painting She-Ra, but
One day.
well, today's not that day.
Today's not that day. Anyone spooked on Friday the 13th? Nope, not been a scary day for me at all.
I just, like, right before stream, I realized that it was Friday the 13th. So, that shows how much I pay attention to the dates. I had no idea.
They didn't have to hook you in the first 10 minutes of the first episode. You didn't really have options. Wad Tomato, you are correct.
Yeah.
Turns out they didn't have as much competition. So you kind of just watched whatever was on. And that's not to say that the shows are bad. They just aren't built to hook you right away. In the same way that some of these newer shows are.
Or we just had longer attention spans. I feel like we have shorter attention spans nowadays.
I mean, very possibly also that. But I do think that, you know, the fact that there are so many like other good things that you can watch,
yeah,
makes it more difficult, right?
Mhm.
They certainly have to try harder to capture and maintain your attention. Like you can't just say, I'm gonna give it 15 episodes and figure out how it is.
Yeah.
You kind of have to like get to the point a lot quicker. Because the pacing on shows is a lot better these days than it used to be. So.
Papa Chicken, I promise that She-Ra exists. I've just been so preoccupied with so many other projects that I want to work on. So I haven't been in a painting mood.
I mean, you got the dress project done.
I got my dress done, but now
You're making another one.
I did get yarn to make another one because I loved it so much and I wanted to make it a little bit different. Did you
love the process or did you love the finished product?
Both.
Okay.
It was a very fun thing. But then I picked back up again a project that I had put on hiatus for a while. That is a denim jacket with like cross-stitched
you've been working on that a bunch.
Monet paintings.
During lunch.
Yeah. So I picked that up again, and then my cousin wants me to make her some stuff, and so I just have a lot.
There's some tattoo cousin.
Yeah. There's some earrings I want to make. I found like cute Halloween seed bead earrings. So all that to say, I have a lot of projects that are more interesting to me right now than painting.
That's okay.
Source asked if it would be possible to have a palette cam. I don't know. Do we have a palette cam?
Not set up on my side.
Yeah, we only have one for Jason's.
That probably won't get set up until we end up moving buildings.
Yeah.
It's a relatively involved process to make changes like that to our system, and it's something that will easily happen once we have to tear the whole system down and rebuild it. So
yeah,
we can put the wish list together and go, okay, now that we have ripped it all apart, these are the things that we need to make sure that we have. Yeah, Papa Chicken, you are 100% correct that Bleach took 20 to 30 episodes to get off the ground. It is still one of my favorite shows of all time. There is something about it that, in like a world of shows that feel like they're designed for a younger audience, it feels like it slides into that realm where it's like it it's it's not like, if like anime is largely like pitched at, I don't know, 15 to 20-year-olds, I would say that like Bleach is more of that like 20 plus range. It in a weird way. Like it's not, but it is. You'd have to watch it. I don't know if you will, but it's worth watching.
Probably not.
Yeah.
There's only a few animes that I like really like.
Yeah.
When I find an anime I really like, I just rewatch it.
What are those?
I really like
Inuyasha.
One Punch Man.
What about One Punch Man did you like?
It's so funny.
Okay. So you like funny.
It's
okay.
super funny. And then I like Inuyasha.
Okay, yeah.
Both for the length of it, and
We knew that one.
I just love it. And then I really liked Your Lie in April.
That show's so sad.
Yeah, I know, but it's so
that
good.
That show is just...
It's so good.
It's really sad. It's a very sad show.
I know. I haven't seen it in years. They took it off of Netflix a while ago, so I never got
really?
to... Yeah, I never got to rewatch it.
Oh.
And then I actually really like Ouran High School Host Club.
That one I've never seen.
It's kind of more of a girly one.
Yes.
Papa Chicken, I'm assuming library dress is referring to the crochet dress that I was making. It is done, is my answer.
What have you got going on this weekend, Shelby?
I'm going to the lake tomorrow.
Which lake?
Lake Pleasant.
Mm.
Sounds way more dreamy than it actually is.
Are you going to have a pleasant time while you're there?
Let's hope. You never know. You really never know.
Excellent.
No, I'm excited. I haven't had a lake day in a really long time, so it'll be fun. And I think the weather will be perfect.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like actually pretty warm, like in a not hot way.
Right.
Warm,
it
not
won't be it'll be warm enough to like feel refreshed getting into the water.
Mm-hmm.
But cool enough to where you're not like melting when you're outside of the water.
Yeah.
So it'll be good. But other than that, I don't know. I think I was gonna go to a store with one of my friends. But we'll see what time I get back from the lake.
Gonna do a wee bit of shopping.
Yeah, this is really out of character for me.
Shopping doesn't seem very out of character for you, Shelby.
What I'm shopping for is super out of character. Oh. I decided that I wanted to get a pair of cowboy boots.
Oh, all right then. Yeah, I would say that that's a little different.
It's very, yeah.
I love how you acknowledge it. You're like, I'm gonna be honest, this is a thing that most people would find really different for me.
Yeah, I don't like country music at all.
But you like the kicks.
But I love going to places where people are country swing dancing and country line dancing. Uh-huh. It's so fun.
Christopher.
Christopher's in here and he just laughed at me. Yeah, Christopher lives out where those people frequent. So.
He also just the minute she said it, he just like snorted, just scoffed at her, just like that was funny. That's so good.
Yeah, so I need to figure out what my size is in cowboy boots, and
great,
and really think about saving up to get a pair because they're expensive. Papa Chicken, I don't remember saying something about making a dress with dozens of pockets to hold books. I did consider making an apron Or eggs.
Oh, I actually kind of remember you saying something
like an
about
egg apron.
making something to hold books.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I don't remember exactly what it was.
It wouldn't have been a dress.
It might have been like a jacket or something. I don't know.
A book jacket.
Or perhaps it was an apron.
I can't remember. I know I talked about the egg apron. But I can't recall any books. I'll take your word for it. Hoosiers, you should send me a picture of your corner to corner blanket. I would love to see it. Yeah, those are my weekend plans. What is everybody else doing?
Yeah, nerds, what you got going on? Christopher, what you got going on? For the record, his response was, "It's none of your business."
Yeah. Oh, Jason turned it into a book apron idea? That sounds about right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ooh, Source's plan is to sleep.
I don't hate that
I
idea.
fully endorse that plan.
That sounds like a good idea. Some.
Ooh, Flapjack is going tubing down a river
Oh.
for some friends' birthdays. That's fun. We have a fun river that you can tube down. Hi, teeny tiny victories. Welcome. I really want to go, like, boat tubing again. It's been so long since I've done that, and I miss it. So fun. Have you ever done that, Jordan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I've been
So great.
white river rafting, but
Oh,
I don't know if that's the same.
it is not.
Okay.
It is not the same.
Okay.
Tubing, there's two kinds of tubing. There's tubing where you're floating down a river, and there's tubing where you're on like a flat, sometimes inner tube, sometimes just like a flat floaty that is a circle, and you're being pulled by a boat.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's the latter, is what you're talking about?
Yes.
Oh, no, I have most certainly
Is
not
my
done
favorite. My friend's dad used to have a boat, and he would take us out on the lake, and he was so good at making wake with the boat and then steering the boat so that it would hit, like the tube would go into it and like launch us into the air. It was the best. Paintlooker is building KDM Gambler's chest models.
Exciting.
Accidentally damaged a bone eater with plastic cement spillage, sculpting it back to health. Good luck. Believe in you, Paintlooker. Those highlights are looking really good.
Yeah, I'm pushing some other color into it so that it's not just green on green on green.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of a departure from the whatchamacallit, the reference. But we're gonna figure it out. There's definitely like some cooler greens happening here on the front part of the armor where it's in shadow. So just gonna kind of play around with some colors until I figure out what that color looks like.
Yeah.
Because I definitely want to incorporate it.
Hoosiers, that looks so fun. I like the colors. Captain Mannering said, I want to get the hobby room into a workable state this weekend and start doing some actual hobby. That is a very good goal.
Yep. I'm cleaning my apartment to make room for doing hobby stuff this weekend.
Nice.
So that's on the docket to do.
Have some hobby desk organizers to build and pegboards to set up on the wall. Wow, that's so fun. I wish I could have like a craft room. That would be a dream.
Gotta buy a 2-bedroom apartment.
Right.
where you can sleep in one bedroom and have the other one for hobbying.
See, but why would I do that when I live rent free right now?
Well,
At home.
you
Can't really
know,
pass that up.
it's a pretty good deal. I suggest you keep it.
Paint Liquor, that's awesome. I'm glad it's going well. Teeny Tiny is hoping to get some nerdery in this weekend. What does that entail? What kind of nerdery?
What nerd stuff do you speak of?
Hello, Jade.
Hi, Jade.
Welcome.
Hello, hello.
Papa Chicken said, my system went down today, so the entire workday was trying to work around it and getting IT figured out. I'm de-stress painting as my revenge. Fingers crossed it's fixed by Monday. Oh gosh, that sounds like a nightmare. It would be pretty rough if that happened to us.
What if all of our systems went down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it sounds like a nightmare. Sounds like a very stressful day for a lot of people.
Yeah. See, that's what I mean, Paint Liquor. I'm in a pretty good situation, so why mess with a good thing? Hello, Plank Walker. Hoosiers is cleaning up the wood shop and watching football.
Cool.
Super fun. Football, it's funny. The sound of football on the TV kind of bothers me. I don't know why. Maybe it's because my mom watched it so much when we were growing up that I just don't like the sound of it anymore. But every time I hear it, I'm like, ugh.
God, I hate this. Shelby's like, man, I really just don't want to deal with this football thing anymore.
And I don't even know, I don't know why, and I don't know what specifically about football bothers me. But I just get bothered by it. Captain Mannering's Teeny Tiny Victories is currently making fire for the first time in our stove. What?
Seems like not something your stove should be.
Fire in your stove? Is it a wood burning stove?
Yeah, is it supposed to be making fire?
Well, I would assume that it is, but now I'm just curious as to what kind of stove you have. One of those cool old wood burning stoves.
Pellet stove, perhaps.
Or one of those like gas stoves where you have like it does a little click 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 and it goes and then lights the fire.
You go click 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 click.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I do. I do. I just think it's really funny.
Yeah, just a gas stove.
It is a wood burning stove. That's awesome.
Christopher,
You know what, Christopher?
we don't need your peanut gallery in here.
Why are you here? What are you doing here?
Couldn't possibly be doing important things.
If you put wood in your oven and start a fire in there, is it then a stubbin? I don't think that's how it works, Papa Chicken. Please don't try that.
Just kidding, Christopher. We love you. Never change.
Oh, interesting. It needs some small fires to cure the paint because it's new. That is interesting. I'm learning a new thing.
I didn't know that either. That's kind of cool.
Paint Liquor wants you to tell them about Rings of Power. I don't know. That's just
I think you need
Paint
to
Liquor
give us
said,
the
"Come,
lore
Christopher,
dump on some of these
tell me of
characters."
the Rings of Power." You know what, Game Delay? I receive that. I
I
have
think
no.
Christopher would probably prefer to not talk about the Rings of Power.
I have nothing to say to that because it's an atrocity. Yeah, Christopher's favorite character got besmirched in the Rings of Power.
Oh, yes. Old man Ironwood.
Old man Ironwood. Like, why?
It is pretty bad. Oh gosh.
Yeah, Papa Chicken. I don't know. People are just trying to make money, and they're not concerned with with Christopher's
With Christopher's preferences.
Christopher's desires. Trees are people too. That's
They are not.
Teeny tiny victories. I am super jealous that you are heading into cozy weather. We still have a couple of months until cozy weather. And even then, it gets almost cozy. You know? It's never as cozy as you want it to be. Oh, right, the tree. I forgot that was his favorite. You know, you would really make him mad if you called it an end. He'd be very upset by that.
I thought he was an ent the whole time. I'm actually not.
Christopher's very upset by that.
Bjorn!
What's up, Bjorn? Are you sure? Sounds like an ent. If it walks like an ent
Sounds like
and
an
it
ent,
talks
looks
like
like an
Yeah.
No!
No! You would be wrong.
Did they show Old Man Willow in his misspent youth when he was young and irresponsible boy Willow? Young man Willow. No. They just they made him apparently they made him an Ironwood.
What's an ironwood?
Great question.
These are things that I must know the answer to.
I haven't even started watching it.
I haven't either, to be honest.
Old Man Willow literally never walks nor talks, Jordan, is what game plays.
There's many ents that don't walk or talk. Or they are sleeping.
Yes, Captain Mainrings. A couple of months of death temperatures. I've realized that this time of the year, I get a little bit more irritable than normal because everyone's back from vacation and they're back on the roads. The weather is still excruciatingly hot, and I'm just mad at everybody. So, I get into my car and then I'm just angry at the people on the road. And everybody thinks that they're the best driver, you know?
That was really funny when you came up to me in the morning, like earlier on this week, and you were like, man, I was just really upset with people.
Yeah.
Like,
I
just not happy.
I was driving from work to the gym, and I was just I left in a great mood, and I got there and I was not in a great mood. So that's just the time of year that I'm at right now. And I just need it to be colder. Papa Chicken, I probably am not the best driver. Everybody thinks they're the best driver, you know? Like, I think I'm a good driver, but
Boy, would
don't
I
know
be wrong.
I don't know if other people think I'm a good driver. Think plenty of people are not good drivers. But c'est la vie. Do you not get that though?
What?
The like seasonal road rage?
Nope.
Mm.
I literally could care less what people are doing on the road.
You couldn't care less.
Yes.
If you could, then you had more care to give.
Correct. What Shelby said. I have no more cares to give for what people are doing on the road, as long as it doesn't involve smacking into my vehicle. And I am in no hurry to get to wherever I'm going usually. And even if I were, I would not rush to get there, because you're going to save maybe 30 seconds.
True.
And turns out, getting into an accident is not worth 30 seconds of your time.
No. I think what gets me is when people just go way too slow.
Yes.
Like, if you're going below the speed limit, I'm sorry. That you just can't do that.
I mean, you can. You are allowed to do so. You can't go super far below it, though.
I guess. Well, that's the thing, though. If you're not going the flow of traffic, you become a hazard.
Correct. But there's like a reasonable amount of like speed that you could be going under the flow of traffic to not be like.
Yeah,
Like,
generally.
I could be going slower than traffic and not get pulled over. But if I'm like going slow enough that cars are having to like wave around me, like, I'm gonna get pulled over. Yeah. If I'm going 25 on a freeway, I'm gonna get pulled over.
I don't feel like nobody's gonna go 25. But if I'm
going like 50.
Even 50 is so slow.
50 is pretty slow.
Because people on the freeway go like 80.
That's true.
So when the flow of traffic,
yes,
speed
if
limit...
you're going 50, it's basically the same as going 25.
Yeah. Speed limit is 65, but people are crazy and they go 80. So if you're going 50, you're a hazard.
Is it crazy if everybody's going 80?
It's still pretty crazy. I mean, think about it. We're operating huge machinery and we're driving at 80 miles per hour.
Yeah. That's fair.
That's kind of insane.
That's fair. Baby J gets it. Either way, it's dumb. People are dumb.
I don't think I'm a good driver, which is why I go reasonable speeds and leave plenty of space from the next car.
Yep, that's me. That's me.
Teeny tiny, I'm glad I'm not alone. People... Or when people are like... When they brake for no reason,
They're brake checking you.
Like, why? I'm not even... Anyway. That's my current feelings towards the weather.
Circling it back around.
That's what the weather's doing to me.
Yeah. The weather is causing me agony.
Shelby has just described why I love the Battletech universe so much. We're operating 100-ton machinery with lasers, missiles, and cannons. It's crazy. Yes. That I understand. It's a game. But in real life, bonkers. Also, recently, the amount of times that I've been driving and I drive past a car accident that just happened is terrifying.
Too much?
Yes.
Too often?
Way too much. Like, oh my gosh.
You drive in the city more.
I do.
And that's where I'm seeing
That's
them,
where
Jordan.
I'm seeing these. Yes, game delay. I did. I did get angry at other students in the hallways. Like, why are you stopping right in the middle? I get that your
Oh
friends
my
are right
gosh.
there, but don't
You should
stop in
see
the
me
middle.
At Gen Con, I get so mad at people.
I hate crowds.
They are. It's the one that like drives me nuts and makes me want to like punch somebody out of the way is when you're like, you're going at a decent speed. You're trying to like make your way through the masses, and there's like a decent flow, and then some idiot just goes, "I'm stopping right here in the middle of the." And I'm gonna look at this thing.
Or they see something and they like do a double take and then they stop and like start to go back. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, because then they just like bump into you a lot of the time, and you're like, "Yo, what are you doing?" Like peel off, right? Pull over to the side of the road, guys.
Yeah.
There's a place that we can do this that doesn't involve being in the middle of the flow of traffic.
I'm stopping
So
here and I'm wearing
mad.
my Warhammer army on my back. Yes. That's how it was. That
Makes me very
maybe
mad.
that's why I hate crowds, because high school was just, oh, I was so annoyed.
I will tell you, the one that really got me this year at Gen Con, so much that I almost talked to the people who were managing the line, I was over by the Bandai booth before the event started, and I was gonna stand in line really quick and grab like a set of the promos. And there was like a group of like, I don't know, 10 of us there that were vendors that were all kind of lined up. Not lined up, we were just kind of like hanging out in a little blob. And they're like, "Okay guys, they didn't let us like line up until it started."
Mm-hmm.
They're like, "Oh yeah, you need to like line up over there." So we're
Right.
like starting to walk around the corner of the booth. And we're just kind of like just walking because we're expecting, hey, it's like, it just started, it'll take people a minute to get through.
Yeah.
Nope, people are just literally running, full on running into this line and pushing people out of the way. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll just like walk to the back of this section of the line.
You just
It'll be
drop the
fine.
shoulder
And like people are like pushing me out of the way. I'm like in the middle of a conversation with somebody else. And then like I get to the end and they're like, "Nope, you got to go down over there where the other part of the line has started." And I'm like, "What are you freaking talking about? I've been standing here for the last 5 minutes."
That's crazy.
So I was so mad. It's just like, what the heck?
I did not experience that, but
Yeah, actually really, really made me upset.
yeah, sounds like it.
It is because I genuinely wanted one of the promos that are a part of that just to like play with.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that's so lame. And I had a couple people who are like, "Hey, can you guys like?" It wasn't even a One Piece card. That's the thing.
Piracy isn't for you.
Look, if I were committed to doing illegal things, that's a different story. I don't mind pushing people out of the way, but I don't do that kind of stuff because I'm a goody two shoes. I don't lie.
I don't know if he's talking about which piracy are we talking here? Are we talking
One Piece is a show about pirates.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
One Piece is a game that Bandai makes.
Right. That's what I but then you started talking about illegally.
Well, if you're stealing stuff, you're doing pirating things.
Yeah.
That is illegal.
Right.
So
Yeah.
piracy is illegal.
Right.
No. That's fine. If I were to be a pirate and I was committed to doing illegal acts, it would be less of a problem for me to do things that are illegal. I'm not a criminal. I love that kind of take, Jordan. I'm not a criminal, but if I were, I would be good at it. Hey, look, I'm not going to let myself be bad at it.
Yeah.
If I were committed to being a bad guy, I'd probably do my best to be as good of a as quality of a bad guy as I could be.
We don't do mediocrity.
Correct. If you're going to do something and you're going to commit to doing it, do it well.
Do it well. Even if you're being a criminal.
Now, I will say, I don't endorse criminality.
No.
Do not do criminal things.
But if you're
do not
gonna
do bad things.
Have some pride and be good at it.
You wanted the con exclusive Star Wars Unlimited cards. Chuck even tried to hook me up, but it was such a trash fire. They made so few or for no good reason. Yeah, it's funny when I go to Spiel, there is an opportunity that I could get some while I'm there. So that I'm gonna try. Probably unsuccessfully.
Not
But
with that attitude.
I'm gonna be honest, it was not great. That experience was not very good.
Well. Yeah, because didn't you have to like sign up? You to like.
Yeah.
That's what you guys were trying to do.
Right.
Monument Hobbies high quality crimes.
It-
Whoa.
The funny thing is, like, in theory, it's pretty simple. You sign up, you do the thing,
Right.
you refresh when it starts,
Right.
and then they're like, "Cool, you got in," or "Cool, you didn't."
But when so many people are trying to access the
Yes,
same page,
there's 5 gajillion people
it's
trying to do it at the same time.
broken.
So that sucks.
Yeah, and it's not like you were connected to high speed Wi-Fi when you tried to do it.
Also correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a great setup. How did we get on that? Crowds.
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 Me
Yeah,
being mad. at
I
Gen Con.
walk with purpose and direction,
Same.
so I don't.
Well, it's like if I'm
I don't do
leaving
well in
the booth,
crowds.
I know exactly where I'm going, and I know how long it's going to take me to get there, and I know why I'm going there.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where I'm like, I just want to get from point A to point B. I don't care about anything in between. So I don't
Yes.
stop.
Yes.
The problem is everybody else is
Stopping.
ooh-eyeing everything.
Everyone else is stopping.
Yeah.
Vector asked, which booth will we find you? Taking any stuff with you? The spiel?
Yeah, so I will be at the Element Games booth for a chunk of the weekend. I'm staying with the Element guys again, like I did for UK Games Expo. They are being polite enough to have me stay with them, which is cool. Had a great time then, and I'm assuming I will have a great time again. On Sunday, I will be at the PK booth in the morning. I'm going to be hanging out over there doing a little bit of painting. I will be bringing some stuff to paint. I'm going to prep that old lady, the creepy witch lady
Oh,
model.
you're gonna start her there?
Yeah, probably. Why, you want me to start it here?
Wanted to see it, yeah. That's fine, I'll allow it.
I will also be painting this probably, because I don't think it'll be done yet.
When do you go to Spiel?
I leave on the 1st.
October? Dang!
I leave on the 1st or the 2nd or something.
Him and Jen going to
Yep.
Spiel.
Jen and I will be going. She's only going to be there for a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be there for the whole weekend. I think she's flying in Thursday, and she'll be at the show Friday and Saturday.
Up a chicken. Shift gears, Jordan. Shelby demands the witch now. Yes.
I gotta get this model done. There's a reason why I've been painting these models on stream. It is because we need to have them done for photography.
Yeah.
So that we can put them up with cool box art on the website, so you guys can buy them.
Photos.
So there is a method to the madness.
Mm-hmm.
Fear ye not.
Vector said we're arriving on Saturday, so hopefully I'll catch Jen too.
Nice. Yep. I will be at the Element booth, hanging out, painting, talking to other hobby nerds around, answering questions about Pro Acryl. Maybe floating around the event hall a touch to see what's going on, as I've never been there.
And will both PK and Element be selling Pro Acryl, or will
Yes.
it? Okay. Yeah, you can get all your Pro Acryl needs.
Yeah, PK is local to Germany, so they will have, my assumption is, a pretty large majority of the range available there to purchase. Element Games is going to be bringing some stuff, but They have to bring a lot more stuff over, so it's a little bit more complicated. But I'm sure that they will be bringing a good amount of stuff as well. It sold pretty darn well when I was there at UK Games Expo, so my guess is they will be doing their best to take advantage of me being there in the booth hanging out with folks. So,
Small brush, big mess. Welcome. First time chat.
hello, welcome. Thank you for chatting with us and hanging out.
Yeah. Papa Chicken, are you wanting to like do box art or like replicate box art? I'm assuming do it. But...
Or probably painting to that level would be my assumption. Is what the goal is there?
Yeah, I don't know. Why I asked. Why I want clarification.
Tell us more, Papa Chicken.
Yes,
Tell us more.
please. I really want to make my own crochet pattern. That's my big crochet goal. Yeah. Wants to see his art on a physical box.
It's pretty wild, to be honest with you.
It would be pretty crazy.
It's like I can still go into old game stores that have like old War Machine stuff. Actually, even MCP stuff. I painted a MCP model and some stuff for Star Wars Legion through Atomic Mass. So I can go to the store and I can pull stuff off the shelf that I painted. It's cool.
That's crazy. Sometimes I forget that you like.
I've been doing this professionally for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't paint stuff like that very often anymore. I mean, obviously, I do stuff like this. I do stuff like the sacrifice and things like that. But, you know, it's different for the rest of the time. My focus here is not painting miniatures. It's teaching other people how to do stuff and interacting with the community and having fun with you guys. That is more of what my role is at Monument. So it's less of getting models painted, although luckily we have the ability to have me do that when I need to.
Game Delay said, "Ooh, Jordan, you could buy a model that you did the box art for, then paint the model to make it look like the box art."
I could do that. Yes, I could. Yep.
It is well within his capabilities, yes.
Yeah. I in fact, I could make it look exactly like the box art.
Yeah.
Turns out, I will have painted it before. Makes it pretty easy. Trying to think if there's any model that I've done the box art for that I painted another one up of, like super nice. I don't think so.
Paint Liquor said, "Teaches how to paint hot pink non-metallic metal, then teach." What? I don't understand that, but yeah. I think he did actually. He did finish that Space Marine from the February challenge, so he
got it
has
floating around here somewhere.
he has done non-metallic
It's over here.
hot pink. He just didn't really like teach how to do it. He was just doing it.
I talked a lot about it when I was doing it.
That's fair.
I forget how nice this thing looks.
Yeah.
I like don't look at it that often, and I just grabbed it. I was like, oh yeah, this turned out really good. Very shiny.
Oh, I understand. I understand Paint Liquor. Now I'm tracking.
Believe it or not, Game Delay, the of all of the models that I have painted studio box art for, the amount that I've had to repaint once they were done, or mostly done, is like, I don't know, 1, maybe 2, possibly. Obviously, there have been edits and changes, but very rarely have I ever had to prime over something and repaint it. There's one model that I can remember for sure was a moment where I got the model done and they were like, we just repaint it. And it was Sorsha 4, the one in the white armor from War Machine. That one I needed to take a second crack at.
What did you paint rose gold?
Me?
Or was that Jason?
I painted this rose gold.
Whoa! What's that?
Mix a little bit of magenta, dark magenta, into our bright gold.
Oh. Well, what do you know?
little bit of rose gold for you.
Little Rosie. I used to be obsessed with gold. Then I saw the light.
I saw the light. I was.
And the light was gold.
Yeah. Turns out gold's just great.
I do fluctuate though. Gold and silver.
I'm definitely more of a silver guy.
I go back and forth.
Like if I were to get like a watch, I would probably get a silver banded watch.
You seem like a silver guy.
Yeah.
You've got the features that are better matched with cold tones, which is silver.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
Well, you have dark hair and your skin is more like reddish blue undertones or like pinkish blue undertones.
That makes sense.
And so silver generally looks better on you. Gold would look out of place.
Unless I was wearing things that complemented gold very well. But even then, those things would not look as good on me as other things that would complement silver better.
Yeah.
So, because that's how colors work.
Yeah, I go in between gold and silver. Depends on what I'm wearing.
I think the only time I would ever do gold is if it were paired with like green, like deep greens or emerald colors.
Yeah.
It's the only time I would do it. I really like the combination of like green and together. I think looks
Those
really,
were my
really nice.
high school colors.
Well, what do you know? Mine was like blue, white, and black, I think, or like blue, white, and silver, something like that.
Ours was an ugly green though. It wasn't a good green.
Yeah.
Like it was like I don't know. It was just a gross green. It was a dark green, but it wasn't emerald. I would have liked it more if it was an emerald green.
Paint liquor, yeah, definitely red and gold. Not my plan. Jordan, which version of Sorsha was the one you painted? I painted Sorsha 3. The one in the white armor with the hammer. Well, her normal hammer. But she's wearing the like combat suit. The battle suit armor that's white. That version of Sorsha I painted. I painted a lot of the old let's see here. What did I do a lot of? I did a lot of the because we sort of did like releases was the way that we kind of split it up when there was 2 of us. I did a lot, so Brendan did a lot of he did all of the Crucible Guard stuff. I did a lot of a lot of the Gator releases I did. And then I did the Crix Pirate Raider stuff for that theme force when it came out. I did the Kador all the newer, well, I say newer, but I did all the battle suit stuff during Mark III for that theme force when it came out for Kador. I did all the Infernal stuff. I was all my color schemes and stuff. What else did I do? Did some Menoth stuff. I painted a lot of models while I was working there. I worked there for like 3 years. I painted like 200 some odd models or something like that. So, and then for Atomic Mass, what did I do? I did the Melee Wookiee box art. I did the for Legion, Star Wars Legions. Oh, Grey Wolf, you have a question. The primer I can brush on, right? They don't need an airbrush. Correct. You can just hand paint it on. You'll probably need 2 coats because the first one's not going to stick as well if you're not airbrushing it. But by the time it dries and you put a second coat on, it's totally fine. The second coat's perfect. I did it to prime a bunch of these when I went to the show recently. And it works like a charm. No problem at all. But yeah, I did that. I did the Death Troopers, which are the robot guys. I painted Gideon for Star Wars Legion. Although the photo that they took of that box art is pretty rough. It doesn't show the face particularly well. So it makes it look kind of derpy. And I painted the new MODOK. Was the MCP model I painted. And he's the big guy in the chair. Without legs. Well, sort of without legs. He's a weird looking guy.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, you know.
I don't think I do.
I know that you know this.
Do I?
You may not be aware that you know this, but you definitely know this.
I'm not sure I do.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't really. Not up to date with Star Wars.
Well, MODOK is not a Star Wars character.
Well,
It's a
what are
Marvel
you
character.
talking about?
You know who Gideon is?
No.
You watched any of the Mandalorian stuff?
No.
Oh. Well, then you wouldn't know. That makes a lot of sense then. That makes so much sense. I don't know why I assumed that you would have watched it.
Yeah, I just didn't.
That's okay. Definitely not good enough that I would say everybody needs to watch it.
Game Delay said, Jordan, you think that Shelby, a person who buys cowboy boots, would know these things?
You'd be surprised. I'm
Hey,
gonna be honest.
I haven't bought them yet.
You would be surprised.
I know a lot of things, Game Delay.
I also would not put it past Shelby to know things that I wouldn't expect her to know. So
That's true.
I give Shelby the benefit of the doubt
Thank you.
because Shelby deserves it. Okay?
Yeah, take that,
Yeah,
Game Delay.
take that, Game Delay.
Also, hi, Chuck.
That's what we call team solidarity.
Yeah.
High five from across the room. A person who aspires to buy cowboy boots.
I wanna, yeah. I'm not even good. I won't go into detail. It's gonna
What?
explain the type and like why, like the kind of cowboy boots I want to get.
Oh, do tell.
No, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. People are just gonna laugh. I'm gonna get made fun of.
Not buying them for any practical use.
What? You're not gonna go to these places and do the whatever dancing?
No, I mean I'm not gonna like work on a farm, which is generally what people buy cowboy boots for.
That's true.
For farm labor. Some good old work boots. That is not what I will be looking for.
Nope. You're gonna look for pretty, fancy,
Yeah,
non-practical.
they're gonna be statement cowboy boots.
They're gonna be statement cowboy
They're gonna
boots.
be making a statement with these.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. And what is that statement you're trying to make there, Shelby?
It's just like I'm not trying to like make a specific statement. It's more just if I'm gonna get cowboy boots, they're gonna be
Ridiculous.
not ridiculous, but like they're gonna be a bit over the top. Like they're gonna be maybe red or have like embroidery all over them. I don't know.
I mean,
Or
that sounds
white,
pretty ridiculous
or
to me.
black. Ugh. There's so many options.
To be fair, when I envision you saying I'm gonna buy some cowboy boots, I definitely think about like white with silver trimmings
yeah,
and like
they're not
super,
gonna be like
super fancy.
they're not gonna be like sequiny. Like they're gonna be cowboy boots.
They're probably gonna be white though. I'm gonna put my guess down
They
right
could
now.
be red. They could be.
I think you're
red.
gonna walk out with a pair of white ones.
Scrumbly Dumpus, yes, line dancing.
Oh, hi, friend.
Hello, Avian. Yeah, teeny tiny victories that makes sense that they're exclusively non-practical where you're from. But like people who like live in the Midwest and stuff, they like buy them for practical use because they're comfortable and sturdy for farm work. But I'm not planning.
Shelby will not be doing farm work, and thus will not.
I'll not
need
be doing
practical
farm work in these boots.
of these shoes.
Ostentatious. That's a good word for it, Avian.
I love how excited Shelby is about these cowboy boots that she's going to be going to hunt down this weekend.
We'll see. I probably won't buy them. Well, my plan is to figure out what my size is and then maybe go up to Cave Creek to thrift them. We shall see.
He's like, I know all about this.
Christopher's in here right now. Get him with spurs. I don't need spurs. Not riding any horses.
If you're not click clanking around.
Yeah, if you're not get spurs, what the heck are you doing?
I think you got to get the spurs, Shelby. It's mandatory.
No, I don't see myself getting any hats. No, I'm not gonna get a hat.
Wait, if you're getting boots, you got to get a hat too.
Oh, I don't.
You can't do one without the other.
I'm not
Shelby.
gonna go full country.
Yes, I agree with you.
The spurs. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna get.
This is gonna be Shelby's superhero persona.
Gosh. You guys are making me not want to do it.
We're just here for the ride, Shelby. We're here in solidarity with your excitement.
Hey, I save plenty, Christopher. My parents wouldn't let me live rent-free at their home if I wasn't saving.
Man, I would love to live rent-free at a place. That sounds cool. Parents looking to adopt?
I don't think so.
Oh, man.
Oh no, a piece on Vector's model just broke off.
Don't be doing that, then.
Do you have glue?
The boot curse. The boots, they're cursed. Shelby's new boots, they're getting cursed.
I do need to figure out which outfit to wear to try on these boots.
Oh my lord.
Because that will change everything.
Oh my gosh.
Can't be just some generic outfit.
Yeah, that's a great question. What sort of outfit would you wear to go cowboy boot shopping?
I don't know. At least denim somewhere. There's got to be some denim.
So funny.
Gotta look a little cowboy. Or they won't take you seriously.
Christopher's peanut gallery conversations are great.
I have glue, but I feel like this won't be an isolated incident. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Don't know.
Shelby.
I don't know how to help. other than support you. You can do it.
What's the problem? How can I help you? What? Don't listen to that guy.
Hi, T. Schmidt.
What up, T. Schmidt?
Do you need cowboy boots to go shopping for cowboy boots? And if so, do you need to rent the cowboy boots first? No.
Yeah, I think you need to rent a pair of cowboy boots
I don't
to
think
go reasonably shop
I don't
for
think I
another
need to
pair
do
of
any of
cowboy
that.
boots.
Papa
Are we
Chicken.
gonna are we gonna see Shelby walk in on Monday? I mean, I won't see it, but are we gonna see Shelby walk in on Monday with a southern accent and a pair of cowboy boots?
Oh my gosh.
I don't think she's.
I'm not gonna buy them this weekend.
I don't think she's.
Okay, Christopher has little faith in me.
What am I doing?
Cowboy?
I'm not.
That's
I
awesome.
should spend $290 on cowboy boots
I do. It makes.
that are used.
I love how Christopher's like knows how much something like this would cost.
They are
You
so
don't think
expensive.
you're gonna be spending over $400 for a brand new pair? You're out of your mind.
Papa Chicken said, I'm just worried some future ex-boyfriend might say something terribly mean, like her boots had more personality than she did.
Dang!
Not that she had a bad personality, mind you. The boots just had so much personality.
That's amazing. Who made that joke? They need an A
It was
plus.
Papa Chicken.
Papa Chicken, you received an A plus for today's stream. That was A plus quality joke. We still have 45 minutes. Keep it rolling, guys.
Yeah.
This is great. Does your mom know that you're planning on buying cowboy boots? Have you told her this yet?
I told her that I was gonna go look for some.
What was her response?
She was like, "Oh, you should."
Oh, well, I guess that's
my
what your
mom.
supportive
My mom
mother
grew
would
up on
do.
150 acres. She's gonna support me getting boots.
You
Jade,
live in-
Jade, I have no idea what size I wear. That's why I'm going to try them on so that I can figure out what size I am. I don't know how boot sizing works.
Very helpful, Christopher.
Avian, she does, but my mom's feet are bigger than mine, so I can't wear her boots.
Does she know how cowboy boot sizing works?
No. She
Yeah.
just has a pair that fit well.
Got it.
And yeah.
Think about all the outfits for the winter times, Shelby.
Apparently Jade has a pair that she's worn once. So, if I'm her size, sounds like I might be in luck. The thing with boots is that it has to, like, there's so many specific ways it has to fit, I think.
Christopher.
So, I don't. I don't. Christopher, I don't need your sass.
So you guys can't hear Christopher right now, but Christopher is teasing Shelby pretty good. Shelby, I think you need to buy a pair this weekend just to spite this man.
Probably. Black with white and silver embroidery. Those sound fun. Jade, I will let you know.
See, that's actually not far off of what I would have expected you to buy.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of black.
Except it would have been white with like silver embroidery.
I don't think I would get white. They would get too dirty. I would do either black or red.
I'm gonna be honest. This is not a pair of boots that you're gonna wear and not make sure that they're afterwards.
Maybe not.
These are not a cheap pair of boots, there, Shelby.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's one thing that I do know about cowboy boots, and I do know that they are expensive.
Do you own a cat? You can't have boots without cats.
Boots
No,
and cats
cat.
and boots and cats.
Two. Now I gotta get two things.
Yeah, how would your mom feel about a new cat showing up?
My mom would not be happy.
my mother would not approve.
My mom's philosophy on animals is, I don't want.
Animals.
Yeah, but she grew up on a farm, so
Okay.
she loves animals, but she's only okay with getting their hair all over her when she's already filthy, which makes sense when you lived on a farm
Sure.
and worked on a farm. So She liked cats when she was already covered in hay and dirt. She does not like cats when she's in her clean clothes, which I can understand.
I really want a Maine Coon.
A what?
A Maine Coon.
I don't know what that is.
It's a very large cat.
Oh.
They're kind of like dogs. Like here, go Google a picture of a Maine Coon.
Okay. How do you spell it? Just like Maine and then like that?
Maine Coon. Yeah.
O-E. I see. I wish I could get a like a rag doll.
They're
those are
adorbs. And also freaking gigantic.
Yeah. They're like bobcats.
Yeah.
I like the little
They're like a top 3 hairiest
little
cat, yeah.
wispy hair.
It's a horse disguised as a cat.
Oh my gosh, look at this one. I want a cat that looks super menacing.
They're kind of terrifying looking, but they're also very, like, from what I understand about the breed, they're like very gentle, and they're very like, they're a lot like dogs.
They're a small dog size. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, some of them are big dog sized. Like, they get pretty large.
These are going out boots, not farm boots. You're right.
Correct. Yeah, those. Yeah.
Okay, Scrumbly Dumpus, I did think of that video when I was thinking about getting boots. Like, oh, I could say new boot goofin.
New boot goofin?
Have you seen that video?
No.
It's like from, I forget what it's from. It's from a show, I think, right?
God.
You're welcome, Avian. That's what I'm here for. Oh, I don't like hairless cats. Hairless cats freak me out.
Really?
Yes.
I think they're cool.
They... Bleh. No.
I don't know hairless cat. It wouldn't be my first choice, but...
Let me see. If I did get a cat, I would get either a Maine Coon or a ragdoll.
Yeah, ragdolls are really pretty cats.
They're so cute.
Nice
They're
and
so
floofy.
fluffy. And I like their blue eyes. A lot
Mhm.
of them have blue eyes. Such cuties.
Somebody likes us.
Ooh. Crispy Bangs.
Crispy Bangs, thank you for the follow.
Welcome. I like the donuts.
One of our cats is part Maine Coon. He's a big boy.
Yeah. He's a big boy.
Oh, God, don't make me do it.
Oh, Reno
Shirley.
911. Yes, that's what it's from. New boot goofing. Oh. You've never seen that?
What?
That video. Oh, it's so good, Jordan. This guy, he like rides a bike and he dresses as a cop, and it's so good. Or is he a cop? I actually haven't seen the show. I've just seen
Shelby's
that.
like, you haven't seen it?
Well, the video. That video is so popular.
Well, apparently it's not popular enough.
Well,
Because I have not seen it.
I've seen people walk their cats on a leash. Poor guys look terrified. I feel like it's so cute when I see people walking their cats.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a dog would like look at a Maine Coon that's like a big one and go, that's weird. Let's not mess with that. I like cats more than people, and even I don't like hairless cats.
T. Schmidt.
Wad.
T. Schmidt has a Maine Coon.
Oh.
4 months old and already house cat sized.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look it.
Oh my goodness. Ah.
So cute.
Is that on Discord?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I have to go look.
I love how pointy their ears are. Oh
T.
my.
Schmidt, your friends just got one. He's adorable, fluffy, and big.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I would love to have a cat. I would love to have a pet.
Occasionally. It's funny when Twitch decides some people talking about this cat breed are being racist, so it censors the name, but apparently others aren't being racist. Yeah, I noticed that. It's like, okay. Yeah, T. Schmidt, that cat is gorgeous. I do love, like, every time I go over to Gabe's house, they have 3 cats? I think it's 3.
Yeah, they've got a tabby, right? One of them's a tabby.
They have an orange tabby, a calico, and then I don't know what their other one is. They got their his name is Jinx. They got him from somebody that found some kittens abandoned. So they don't really, I don't know what breed it is, but they have so much personality. I do love that about cats. Dogs
cats are very, they have so much personality.
Dogs do too, but a lot of times it's just happy.
Yes.
Which is fun. I love it. But cats are just very
dogs have there's a scale of dog personality, but a lot of that personality tends to be one of a couple of different things. Yeah. Cats can be super unique. And very weird.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was watching something on I forget if it was a YouTube short or something, but it was a little short of a cat that was just acting like a dog. So it was you know how dogs pant with their tongue out? So the cat was doing the same thing and trying to bark. It was very cute.
That's funny.
And it was a little baby cat. It was great.
I don't know how real it is. It seems pretty real actually, but there was this some zoo had a bunch of tiger cubs that were abandoned. And then there was a golden retriever that I think maybe lost her puppies or something. But they had this golden retriever take the place of a mother for these tigers. I don't know why or how.
So weird.
But so these tigers grew up with this dog being its mother essentially. And so it was this video of all these huge tigers just walking around in their enclosure, and then this golden retriever just with them and reprimanding them and stuff. It's oh my gosh.
This is so weird.
This golden retriever is full on mothering these tigers.
Bonding, they do it with cheetahs a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool. I love tigers.
My roommate used to have a Maine Coon that we named TC for Thundercat because his eye markers are so pronounced. That's funny.
That's cool. He does with their comfort dogs. It's so cute.
My sister had a dachshund that was had a ton of personality for a dog. She was also kind of we have a dachshund.
Aww.
That my grandmother takes care of currently.
I like the long-haired ones.
I have a long-haired one. Well, she's a long hair, wire hair. She has the wiry hair.
Oh, okay.
Here. Do I have this? Oh, I don't.
I want to get a dog.
I'll post a picture of my dog.
I wish I could get one.
She's pretty adorable. I get to see her whenever I go to Indianapolis. She's kind of obsessed with me, though. It's kind of funny. She definitely freaks out when I come back. Visit.
Isn't there some new werewolf cat breed? What? Lycoy?
There is.
Let's see.
Boy.
Why is... Oh. Sorry. Oh gosh.
Show me.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. Shelby's reaction was so good. Oh my god.
I don't. Don't like it.
I don't like it.
Oh. I'm sorry. That is. I don't. That's worse than a hairless cat.
I mean, it's sort of hairless.
It's half hairless.
Yeah.
Those cats have more personality than some fridges. Yeah, some fridges, yeah.
Some.
Not all of them.
Oh my gosh.
I see where
your
they're getting
reaction
werewolf.
was so good.
Look at this
Somebody
one.
needs to clip that and send it to me.
Why
dude.
does it look like that?
It's like droopy eye. Oh no.
It's got a lazy eye. Oh, that's so funny.
It's not even a. Oh no. Oh no.
I hate it. Okay, let's go back.
let's.
I need
pictures of a rag doll.
I need to look at something cute. I'm so scared.
Shelby was like expecting something like cool.
I was.
Like, oh, this sounds like a cool kind of cat.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Teeny
I was
tiny.
just saying, it looks like it's waiting to eat you.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Papa Chicken. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god.
I don't. I need to scrub that from my brain. That was.
They definitely
scary.
look like old crazy alley cats. That's definitely like a look.
In a Disney movie. Oh, they're so like scraggly. Just naturally scraggly.
Oh my gosh.
That's a Skaven kitty.
Oh god.
They do. They look scary. That is not a cat I would want sitting on my lap when I'm doing some sort of fiber arts craft. When I'm crocheting and a cat comes and walks over and sits on my lap, that
I
is
don't want
not,
it to be that
is
cat.
not what I want.
Oh my gosh.
Is it time to remind everyone to hydrate, don't dehydrate, and take a breath? Maybe.
That was incredible. I'm so happy that happened just now.
That was just such a raw reaction.
That was shocking.
I was not expecting that.
To be fair, I wasn't either.
Like, oh, cool, werewolf cat. That was gonna be like
This is neat.
super fierce looking.
Yeah.
That was terrifying.
Oh god.
Okay, what's your opinion on bats? Cute or scary or
Scary.
weird?
Weird.
Oh, interesting.
Not my favorite. It's not like bad. Like they don't freak me out, but they're definitely not like my favorite.
Okay, but like.
Wait, do you think bats are cute? Then,
Oh,
okay. I was about to say if you think bats are
no,
cute,
I do.
then how the heck do you think that hairless cats are not cute?
Look at the bat. He's so cute.
Oh my god, Shelby's just looking up pictures of bats.
That's adorable. You cannot tell me it's not.
I mean, I can tell you whatever.
Look at him. His ears are so big.
No, not for me.
So he can hear. I think bats are very cute.
I'm dead and dying.
Has anyone seen that video of I think it's a fruit bat eating a banana? It's so cute.
Yes, it just like munches the heck out of a banana.
Yeah. Oh, man. Bats are the most common mammal? What?
Well, there are quite a few of them.
Look at this one. He's got a little, like, pig nose. Flying fox? Okay, avian. Am I gonna be freaked out by this one, too?
It's not gonna work now because Shelby knows what to expect. Oh, so that's the one that you were looking at earlier that you were like, it was very cute.
Oh my gosh, their eyes are so big. Just permanent puppy dog eyes. They're so cute. Look at this person just
They're
holding
just like sky
holding
puppy
a bat.
bats.
Oh, I think bats are very cute. I'm actually gonna make a pair of bat earrings.
Oh, Alrighty then. Shelby's doing the thing.
Doing the thing. Very excited.
Christopher, you missed it. Oh my god.
Yes.
The
You
literally
actually-
the
you
best
might like
reaction I
this.
think I've ever heard
You
Shelby
might like
have
this
ever.
cat. It's like in between a hairless cat and a
Well,
the
that
normal
way you
cat.
gotta, I mean, come on. I mean, choose, pick a side at that point. You're either gonna go the hairless cat or the non-hairless cat.
That
Not somewhere in between.
doesn't look good.
Where's the
I do want a hairless cat.
I know you do.
I do. A, because I can't do the cat hair or the litter box, even though, yes, that cat's gonna have the litter box.
I was about to say,
Yep, never mind. Can't have a cat.
what about
Hairless cats, they don't use litter boxes.
Yeah, they don't.
They use the toilet
They just-
properly.
They just poop everywhere.
People train their cats to use the toilet.
That is true.
I will not be doing that.
Okay.
Because you know what you don't.
Those
end up-
people have time. I don't know if I have that much time.
They also
I don't know how long I'm
typically
on this
teach
earth.
the cat to flush either.
Well, that's not really an issue, I don't feel.
It's still a little weird.
Dude's leaving a dookie in the toilet? Come on.
It's so tiny.
Still, if your roommate did that, you'd probably be upset. Just saying.
You have to get 2 hairless cats so you get the meaty slaps when they play.
Oh my gosh. This is...
I hate
I'm
that.
out of here.
I'm out of here.
It's good seeing you, chat.
I'll be around.
Oh,
But not
gosh.
here right now for this conversation.
Whew. Let's look at Maine Coon again. I'm liking Maine Coon. No. Do I look like a cat to you?
That's the cat that I want.
Yeah, they're cool. Christopher in the cowboy boots. You just won't let it go. Look at that. Look at the kitty. Oh, that's definitely AI.
Oh, for sure. That's an AI cat. That cat is not real.
What? The hairless cats with the wild nautical tattoos? Are people tattooing their hairless cats? That feels
What?
like animal abuse.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Hairless cats are not hypoallergenic. True. It's actually like the skin oils of cats.
Turns out they still have skin.
I am allergic to cats.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Not severely. I can be in the same room with them and be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But if I pet them, I have to wash my hands after, or else, like, if I touch my face or my eyes, they get really itchy.
Mm.
And when they, like, if they bite me or scratch me, it gets, like, really, like, red and itchy.
Mm.
So.
Fair.
But I do my best to not get bitten or scratched by cats, so usually it's not that.
That would be unfortunate.
Yeah.
Is if I felt that way about cats or had that.
Yeah. It doesn't stop me from petting cats, though. I love them. They're so cute. One just looks like a sphinx. And like a lion. Look at that. Look at that guy.
They're definitely like pretty feral looking cats.
But stoic.
Yes.
Yeah. Source. So don't lick the cat? Yes. Do not lick the cat, probably. I'm sorry. Mexican hairless dogs? Alright, paint liquor. Am I gonna regret this?
Probably.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna regret it. That's fine.
I mean, that's actually not.
They're
too
not
bad.
as bad. They're not as like wrinkly as the hairless cats.
Cats are real,
which is
wrinkly.
why I think I don't like them. This dog just looks kind of derpy. Funny. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. Okay. I had to know.
I had to know. I had to find out. Why do I know these random useless things? That's kind of the same reason a jaguar would beat a gorilla in a fight. Gorillas bleed out, cats don't. What? Cats and dogs have supple skin?
Hmm.
Huh.
That makes sense, actually. I didn't know dogs had the same thing, though.
I can't.
Oh, I see. So that's why people get their cats tattooed. Now
Right.
it's all circling back.
What?
Because Papa Chicken earlier said, have you seen those hairless cats with all the wild nautical tattoos? And then he said that they have scruffable skin, so they don't feel pain like we do on their skin. So like getting your cat tattooed isn't gonna hurt them the way that tattoos hurt us, because their skin is
I
thicker.
still have a problem with it.
I do as well, but that helps.
It's not like the cat is consenting to having it.
It's an animal.
It still feels weird.
How's it supposed to consent? Okay, hit the yes button or the no button.
Hey, you know what? Some animals might be able to do that.
That's true. People train their dogs to do crazy stuff. I like the animal safe hair dye that people do on their dogs sometimes. I think that's fun. 'Cause it's not harmful. Just dyeing their hair pretty colors.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a problem with tattooing a cat. That's just a personal thing.
I mean, yeah, I don't think I would ever do that.
Not my bag.
Oh, you did it to your cat, just use Kool-Aid. Yeah. Sure, you could just use Kool-Aid to dye the cat. Look at this Maine Coon.
Isn't that adorable?
It's so big.
Yeah, that would be a huge cat.
If I got one of these though, I would want to be 100% certain that it would cuddle with me.
They usually do. They're a lot more as a breed, they're generally a lot more affectionate.
Nice.
Like when I said that they're a lot more like dogs than cats, that they play a lot more, they need a lot more like running around and doing stuff. They're definitely not like sedentary cats.
Yeah.
They run around, they play like dogs do.
They're so cute. Have you seen those videos of people owning...
Yeah, Maine Coons are huge cuddlers, yep.
Have you seen those videos of people owning, like, bobcats and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy to me.
I mean, basically the same thing as owning a Maine Coon.
Well...
From a size perspective.
Yeah, but it's not, like... Bobcats have huge fangs.
Yeah, that would be a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, and they, like, are always
For me.
hissing. Oh, Awkward said that her dog has a tattoo. It's how they mark them after being spayed or neutered.
Well, there you go.
Interesting. They do it while they're under. That makes sense. What is, like, the benefit of it? Is it just to, like, mark that they have, in fact, been spayed or neutered?
Probably.
But I assume.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I want to get an animal so bad. That is the downside of living at home. My parents won't let me get a dog or a cat.
I bet if you asked your mom real nicely.
I think. Papa Chicken, I did know that. I think elk also sound like that.
Hmm?
Papa Chicken said, did you know that when mountain lions scream, it sounds like a human woman screaming? super scary if you're out camping. Yes, I did know that.
That's creepy.
Yeah, it's not a great sound.
It's not a great sound.
There was one time my family and I were backpacking somewhere, and mountain lions smell like javelina. They have like a very similar smell.
What's javelina?
They're like the wild boar that live in the desert.
Oh,
We have
okay.
javelina, just
Sure.
in more deserty areas. But one time we were backpacking and we started smelling that scent, and so it was like, okay.
One of two things.
We'll just keep talking loudly and keep moving. It's not enjoyable. No, I've tried for so long to convince my mom to let me get an animal, and it just will not happen. My dad doesn't like cats, so that won't happen. And my mom doesn't like dogs that she has to take care of. Doesn't like it when it's her problem.
What if it's your problem?
Yeah, but it's still living in her house. So,
She is ultimately responsible to some extent.
yeah. Yeah, coyotes sound crazy, especially after they've like gotten a kill. They sound like a group of teenagers. No, Papa Chicken, he's like afraid of cats.
Your dad is?
He doesn't trust cats. Yeah.
Wait, why?
Well, he just like, I think he's always been freaked out by them.
Freaked out by
Because they
cats?
like hunt you at night, sort of. In like mostly a playful way, but he's like, I don't trust them. One day they have no loyalty. And I'm like, all right.
That cat is gonna eat me.
I mean, yeah. They do. Like if you died and your cats were locked in your house, eventually they would. But I don't think dogs do. I don't know.
Cats are practical.
Cats, yeah.
They're like,
They'll
That's good food.
do whatever it takes.
Yeah. We're not gonna let that go to waste.
They don't take any prisoners. Yeah, so that's why he doesn't like cats. I would deserve being eaten by my cat for dying. Yeah, dogs take much longer to eat you.
I would deserve being eaten by my cat for dying. Let's see here. Huggin FPV. Hello all. I just got the Nova Orange, and the hue is not far off from the standard orange. What is different about it? The hue should definitely be pretty significantly off. Show you the difference here. I gotta go steal Nova Orange again from Jason. Jason.
He kind of has it already, but
It's got stuff on
he's got paint all over it.
I'll just paint it over again. Paint it on over again.
Ooh. Hi, Anakin
Skyhumper?
Skyhumper?
Yep. It's exactly what you think it is.
Welcome.
Alright, and then we're gonna pull out the orange here.
Oh yeah. Check that out.
So the Nova Orange is quite a bit more desaturated It tends to work really, really well for earthy colors, and a wide variety of other things. Our standard orange is quite a bit more vibrant. It's more saturated. It's also a little bit brighter as well. You'll notice as this dries, you can see some of the dried Nova Orange here. It's a bit darker than the value of the standard oranges. So there's definitely a noticeable difference between the two. And you would use them for very different things for sure.
Yeah, Paint Liquor has it right with the identifying it as a creamsicle orange.
Yeah. Yeah, no thing. No problem. Hello, sir. Top of the morning to you.
What?
What? One second, chat.
Uno momento. And then it's my turn.
Bring it in, people.
Transparent's video was very informative. That's awesome.
Yes, that was the goal. It was the video I was talking about for a little while. We've been working on it for a while. It's kind of that, ever since we got Christopher on board as our full-time videographer, we've really wanted to level up our approach to doing content like that. So Christopher and I have been iterating on getting that video together for a while. Doing the main shoot, doing some edits, things like that. We really wanted to keep the video as concise as possible, but still bring a little bit of our, Monument Hobbies flair to it, but still make it very, very informative. So that was the goal, and Jason was very happy with it, and we were super excited to post it, and it has been extremely well received so far. I remember I was reading through all the comments on it this morning, and every single comment that I saw was either, "This is awesome, I really want to use Transparents now," "I have Transparents, now I have a reason to try them out," or like, "Hey, it's great to have this kind of content." It was all just really positive stuff, which is so amazing to see. And I think now that Christopher and I have had such a successful launch to that video, I think our subsequent videos that we're going to do on a more regular basis will become a lot easier and a lot more quicker, a lot more easy and a lot quicker to turn around. So yeah, no, it's great. T. Schmidt, to answer your question, did we script it or just wing it and see how it goes? It was scripted to an extent, I would say. We had an outline, and some things were scripted as far as like specific language that we wanted to make sure that we included. But a lot of it was, and from Christopher's perspective of what he was trying to get was to get me to just be myself. Basically explain things like how I would explain stuff on stream to you guys. But in a more concise and complete manner for a shorter form video. So that was the goal. And I think we did a really good job of capturing that. And I think they will just keep on getting better and better and better. Papa Chicken, no, oh no, I forgot to follow up. Are there any magic thinning or color mixing ratios to keep in mind with Transparents? No, honestly. I would say that the one thing to keep in mind is that they are very, very saturated out of the bottle. So experiment with thinning them to various different levels to see what sort of effects that you get. Much like Noosh, they are a very flexible product. And as a result, you want to kind of find your comfort zone with using them. and figuring out how you like to mix them together. Once you kind of hit that stride of like, oh, okay, I know how I like to mix these. I know how much I like to thin these to get the filtering that I like. It's perfect. The biggest aha moment with the video was that they act very much like inks, but the saturation. So it just made my brain go, oh, okay, yeah, yeah. They're very much like inks in a lot of ways, but better, right? It's exactly like I say it in the video. They do all the things that you would do with inks, but they are more flexible and can do more things than an ink would be able to. And they do it better, right? An ink is either a acrylic pigment with very, very, very little urethane or resin in it, which means it doesn't dry particularly hard and is much more susceptible to reactivation. So you'll notice if you apply a really thin layer of glaze on top of something that's already dried, it can peel up that previous layer and get a little gritty as the pigment starts to stick together. Our transparents won't do that because they are full-on acrylic paints. They function and behave exactly like an acrylic paint does. So from that perspective, you get a lot more flexibility there because they start from a thicker consistency as well. So you can use them as a regular paint, or you can thin them down and use them like you would any sort of ink. And then they will behave better in both of those instances than they would with a regular ink. Avian, Baby J, sorry, late question. Suggestions for a fluorescent color for malstrain spines when the body is variation. What's malstrain spines? I need some help parsing out what that's supposed to be.
Well, the spine is like a spine.
Right. I'm just making sure I understand more of the context of that question because there might be something that might. It sounds like something that I should know, and something specific. So it might.
Well, maybe.
You want to scroll? Yeah. Oh, the new creepy Necromunda gene stealers. Okay. Huggin FPV. No, I would not use Noosh overglaze wash medium. They are a different. That is a different kind of medium, and it does different things than the glaze and wash medium does. The glaze and wash medium is designed for making washes and glazes and things like that. The Noosh is designed for increasing the working time of your paint for allowing for subtractive weathering. So when you put paint on a model and then you remove it afterwards after you've already applied the paint. And so it is better served for things like weathering and filters like that. Whereas glaze and wash medium is designed for making glazes and washes.
This is the malstrain gene stealer.
Creepy.
So Avian was asking what color for this part.
Yeah, so fluorescent color for the malstrain spines when the body is variations of browns and tans. I mean, you can go in any direction you really want, right? I think if you're doing like more tans, you can go into the like magenta range looks pretty good with that. If you're going or pink or purple, if you are going more of a an orangey tan or an orangey brown, you can push that into more of a blue glow. Red is really good for a lot of other. You could use red for a lot of them as well. You have a lot of flexibility with the options that you have there. And that thing is gross and creepy.
Did you answer these ones?
That's what made me go, okay, that's sick. I use burnt sienna type ink for leathers quite frequently, so seeing that on video was really nice. Yeah, using our brown transparent for filtering over leather is amazing. It is so good at doing that. You're curious if the orange transparent would give me the same gold effect that an orange ink does over silver through an airbrush. Yes, it would. You might want to use a combination of like brown, orange, and yellow to figure out kind of what specific hue of gold that you would want, or use them in combination over the silver. But yes, you can filter over silver and turn it into gold just like you would with any of the other things that you were using.
Papa Chicken's using Noosh for the first time.
Nice. Excellent. How would you make black metallic? I would take our metallic medium and I would mix our coal black into it. Or
transparent black.
Transparent black would also work. If you use transparent black, it will be shinier. You can also use transparent black over our dark silver, which would look really cool.
Yeah.
Like if you shade our dark silver with black transparent, it will look like black metal, but it'll have that nice shiny highlight, and it would look really good. So that's actually probably would be my favorite way to do it, is dark silver, shade with black transparent, and then I would highlight with like a light dry brush of silver on top of that or something like that.
How on earth could anyone remember such a complicated recipe?
Yeah, we really like to make things super complicated, right? Isn't the metallic medium a little white? If so, it would look gray. You use not too much of it. And also the black transparent is incredibly intense. So it will cover up all of that and make it look black. It won't be like perfectly black, but it'll get you real close. But when you layer over the transparents on top, that will of our other metallics, that also works really, really well. Experiment. Try it out with both ways and all three ways and figure out which you like the best look of. All right.
Almost as intense as the personality of the cowboy boots Shelby aspires to buy.
Well, I'm excited to see Shelby's cowboy boots on Wednesday when I get back into the office.
I will not have cowboy boots by the end of this weekend.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, Shelby's gonna go ahead and throw up some links for you guys here. That we have arrived at the end of the stream. It's 4 o'clock. We don't have people here to be closing up as much stuff today. They're staying late, so we got to get the heck out of here. As everybody's not in the office right now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. It was made for a wonderful Friday the 13th stream.
Always chaotic.
Yep, we even looked up a werewolf cat, which freaked Shelby out.
Oh, we looked up some crazy cats.
Yeah. So make sure you guys check out all the links. Check out the store link to buy all the paints that we've been using here on stream. You can also find them at using the store locator to find local game stores near you where you can find our products. Check out the new YouTube video that we've been talking about. Our transparent video is available on our YouTube right now. Go ahead and click on the link and you'll find it in the made feed. It's the most recent video that we posted. Make sure you guys check out our Discord link as well. We've got thousands of amazing artists on there, full of a bunch of nerd help and knowledge and stuff. Much love, you guys, and we will see you back next week. Jason will be streaming on Monday and Tuesday, and I will be back on Wednesday. Bye, everyone.
Bye.